you're home nice and early. Hello, Mr. Downing.
Good evening, Lady Wilder.
Well, take your social finger out, Lincoln, and let's get on with it. Do you want a drink?
No, thanks. Dinner's in half an hour.
There'll be one extra.
Who for? It's only turkey. What have you been doing to him in that place?
Tell her about the rigours of Foreign Office life, Lincoln.
We do have a rather difficult minister, Lady Wilder, the Lord Bligh.
Caswell, I should have recognized the signs. You could resign.
I became ambassador for special situations and trade.
Before you knew Caswell was to be minister.
And we're going to make our presence felt, aren't we, Lincoln?
Life is currently not your actual bowl of cherries.
Poor Lincoln. Do sit down.
There. Now, I need your foxy talents to interpret the meaning, if there is any, these lily-white Foreign Office documents. Who creates the style? The chief manager?
John, I'd like to have a word with you when you've got a moment. It's about my investments. Keith rang. He wants me to decide.
So decide.
Well, you know I always ask your advice.
I'll put it in paper. The Foreign Office alone consumes enough to keep the market steady.
Now, I wonder who that could be.
You get on well with my wife.
I like her.
Diplomatically spoken, Lincoln.
The job is not otherwise full of compensations.
It's not done to chug it in.
You stick things out.
Stiff upper lip all over your face.
Something like that.
Do come this way. I'm sure my husband won't keep you waiting long. You did say Mrs. Ferguson?
Yes, I did. But you'll find I'm not really working at it.
Oh. Do sit down.
Thank you.
Is it for me?
Yes, it is. And smooth and sexy, and it's in the study. Who is she?
I don't know.
Helen Ferguson?
By marriage. I would revert to my maiden name, having not seen my runaway husband for 2 years. But it's not good for a public relations consultant.
No?
You see, I was born a lie.
A lie?
L-Y-E.
Ha ha. I expected somebody much more plain and tweedy.
Oh, you're complaining?
No, I'm all for taking things more simply nowadays.
Not the way I heard it, Sir John.
As a PRO, you should do better than listen to rumors.
Well, why am I here? Has Lord Bligh had second thoughts?
He turned you down flat.
Any flatter you couldn't get.
Well, you should know better next time. You should come to me in the first place.
Well, don't think I'm being a snob, but it is his department.
And I'm its ambassador. Do you want protocol, Mrs. Ferguson, or action?
If I could interest you, would there still be a chance?
Oh, suppose we find out.
Even though Lord Bligh's already turned it down?
Better than if he hadn't.
I see you're interested because he's turned it down.
Well, not just for laughs. There has to be a point. I don't expend energy for nothing. Not even a big nothing.
Muito de nada. You've heard all about it then, the big nothing.
Enough to want to know more.
Good.
The Republic of Anderovia, economically a non-starter, politically very shaky. At least until fairly recently, when its latest revolution installed Dr. Hermano Ruiz in a slightly left-of-centre party, which worries the Americans.
Well, it doesn't have to be very far left to do that. Now, this Ruiz is trying to steer a middle course. He doesn't want any strings, either from the White House or the Kremlin.
There's more than one fallen off that high and tricky wire.
What chance has he got?
In the long run, none at all. Unless.
Yes, unless. The big unless. Muito de nada. The big nothing. 250,000 square miles.
Of nothing.
The climate, the terrain, even the vegetation breaks everybody's heart, and will do, till they can get a big enough labor force in and a squadron of bulldozers.
Wouldn't it be an expensive gamble?
That's what Bligh says.
It's known there are minerals there. The question is, are there enough at the right cost per ton?
Oh, Ruiz thinks so. He's staked his future on it.
And not his money?
He hasn't got that sort of money.
Have we?
Yes, enough to buy a large slice of it if it's worth anything. and we throw ours down drains nearer home.
Our minister turned it down flat.
Yeah. It's too big to write off blindly. The Americans were all set to go. The money was there. Who did the survey?
Intercontinental mining.
And then Ruiz turned them down for political strings.
The Americans will spend heavily for the sake of their strings. Anyway, since Lord Bligh's given it the thumbs down, that would seem to be it as far as this department is concerned.
Intercontinental mining. Well, don't stand there waving the white flag. Get on to our man in Washington. Tell him to contact Alan Harwood to meet me in New York. Don't get hold of him in his office. Get his wife to contact him.
Alan Harwood? Will they know him?
Well, they're not watching the brain drain as they should if they don't.
Where will you meet him and when?
Kennedy Airport, one of the restaurants. As soon as it's fixed, fix me the first possible flight returning to London tomorrow.
What hotel?
None. Straight in and out of Kennedy. An hour is all I need.
As your private secretary, it will be expected here that I go with you.
Well, you can come along for the ride.
At the embassy, Washington, please.
TWA Flight 163 to Oklahoma City, Albuquerque, Las Vegas, and Los Angeles is now boarding at Gate 9.
This is Lincoln Dowling, my private secretary.
Hello.
You'll eat with us?
I'd love to. Just ham and eggs, please, sunny side up.
That's what I call integration. Sunny side up.
Well, don't forget I was one of the first brains to be drained, John. 4 years ago now, when you were still just a mister.
Well, I did my best to keep you in British Imperial mining.
Same old story. They're too bloody mean. I don't suppose British management's showing any signs of waking up.
Well, at the same time, they're not being allowed to drowse. Are you still with Intercontinental?
You know damn well I am. And I'm sure you've got far more important things to do now that you're an ambassador than to come all this way just to persuade an expatriate geophysicist to return home.
Much more direct than you were.
Well, they talk straight here. No waffling, no beating around.
You were one of the project leaders on the Androvia survey. I'm interested in the findings.
I bet you are. Who the hell isn't?
From what I gather, that you found some very interesting things and then pulled out because of political pressure from Washington. We are not so fastidious.
Well, we may want to go back. I'm sorry you've come all this way for nothing, John.
Does your wife do them sunny side up or just fried eggs with the yolk on top? Don Henderson sends his regards. When he was staying with you 6 months ago, he said that your wife was pining for Bond Street and for your Mews pub and holidays in
Oh,
Scotland.
come off it, John. Don't give me all that guff about the old country. From you of all people. What are you trying to appeal to, my sense of patriotism?
No, you pocket.
You can't hope to bribe or twist me, John. I'm British to the backbone, straight-laced and incorruptible.
Still clutching your British passport. The Americans bought you from us. How much are they paying you? Oh, well, that's all right. Lincoln is a civil servant earning 52 quid a week for, among other duties and attributes, total discretion.
$40,000 a year.
British mining is under new management.
Don't talk to me about that deadbeat lot.
Bob Slater's the new chairman,
Is he?
and he's making changes. He'll top what you get here.
Never. That whole dump is riddled with mousy accountants.
Not any longer. You can come back as joint managing director with special responsibility for surveys, and a lump sum when you will join in British mining shares of £50,000.
I don't think I can face going back to all that privilege and snobbery.
Your son's name is down for 2 public schools. I could see that he was accepted by either. All I want is a detailed summary of your survey. leaving your sunny sides up. Caswell, you're not the Queen. It's not an audience I want, but a meeting. In 10 minutes. That's better.
You did promise Harwood there would be no disclosure that you even had this information, let alone where it came from. Not even to the minister.
Do you think I'd betray a confidence, Lincoln?
I think you can, and will, if it's necessary to prove your point.
I haven't even let you near the information. Oh, come in. Do, sit down. Are you ready for the fray?
Always, Sir John.
How much does Ruiz pay you for this PR service?
Tell me what you're worth, and I'll tell you what Anderovia pays me.
Ah. All I know is that you independent PR people do well out of government gravy trains these days.
If they want the best.
I think we'll give it a turn. But there'll be opposition all the way since you went to see Bligh first.
Well, what can I do to make amends?
Get on to Anderovia. Tell them I don't want an exercise in Latin optimism. I want to see their version of the scale and estimated value of the mineral deposits.
Well, what other version is there?
I just want to see if their survey is accurate.
No, John, it's an unstable country. The whole scheme is surrounded by too many imponderables. I've given it full consideration. I've made my decision.
But I've shown you the figures.
Loaded ones from Anderovia. John, we're in the Foreign Office now, not some tin-pot private firm. And this area is sensitive politically. You see, it won't do. It's a pity, but it simply won't do.
Mr. Mitsui of the Ministry of International Trade, Japan.
How do you do?
My answer is no, John.
When somebody says no, that's the time to start, not stop.
Mr. Chiang Mai, Exports Committee, the Kingdom of Thailand.
How do you do?
Well, I've given it my serious thought.
A couple of calls on the phone.
Dr. Tumor Kai, the Republic of Indonesia.
How do you do?
And I've made my decision.
Without consulting me.
Mr. Moale of Kenya.
No.
Well, you should have done.
You were busy.
With your bloody paperwork.
Mr. Fernando Rafael of the Philippines.
How do you do?
How do you do? You haven't even bothered to raise it in Cabinet Committee.
The Treasury people would have blocked it in 2 minutes flat.
There's always another way.
It's a ruling. Any press statement from this department must first be cleared by me.
If they knew how your pansy-footing people were clutching up the chance of making a profit, they'd hound you out of Whitehall. Your job is to stimulate trade, not to hinder it.
And as a servant of the Crown, you're now no longer free to go blabbing to the newspapers.
But stop making noises, Caswell. What about the big nothing?
Well, the government won't finance it.
What if
Tell you that.
What if you raise the first money privately on the open market?
Well, you wouldn't raise a brass farthing. It's South America. People won't gamble on that.
You won't lose, Caswell. If I pull it off, you get the credit. It's your department. If it goes sour on me, you can say, I told you so. You're insulated, fireproof.
We can still burn our fingers, unless, of course, you know more than you told me. Huh? All right, John. Let's see if you can raise the initial money.
Right. Whatever it is you have on tomorrow night, Frank, put it off. We shall expect you for dinner at 9.
It's Sir John Wilder for you, Lord Lister.
Hello. Tommy, what about dinner tomorrow at 9? But whenever I speak to you, Tommy, it is always to your advantage. Fine. All right. No, the townhouse. It's business.
Your chairman, please. It's a personal call from Sir John Wilder.
Goodbye, Tommy. Hello, Wilfred. Wilder here.
I don't want to read that bump.
But let me explain,
I
Minister.
want it read to me.
But these are confidential assessments of the situation in Anderovia.
I don't want 10,000 words of waffle. I want just one idea, Fowler.
Wilder can give dinner to the entire city of London. They'll choke when he tells them what's behind it.
Don't you be too sure. Wilder's got a very persuasive tongue. And just in case he should be able to raise this initial money, I want a convincing counter from this office.
Now, as Deputy Under Secretary, you're responsible for my briefing.
Well, I should have thought, Minister, that Andorovia being what it is, the chances of counter-revolution in the very near future are at least rosy.
Well, then, find out. Find out how rosy.
Yes, Minister.
Difficulty with these revolutionary states is taking them seriously. What have they got you can depend on?
A taste for uniform. Bit comic opera.
Like a bowler and a brolly.
Well, there are encouraging signs. Their present government shows some common sense.
And of course, they're begging for money. Once they've got it, I think you'll soon see their true colours.
Might I?
Have we seen all the figures, Mrs. Ferguson?
Yes, Sir John.
Well, gentlemen?
Very interesting. A remarkable tract of ground.
Make a useful game reserve, wouldn't it?
John, over. Please don't get up, gentlemen. John, telephone.
Splendid meal, Lady Wilder.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you.
Would you excuse me for a moment?
Of course.
You know, what I can't get over, Mrs. Ferguson, is that you managed to sell this scheme to Wilder. He's not normally attracted to pie in the sky. How in heaven's name do you do it?
Don't ask personal questions.
Yes, cold feet here, too. Our captains of industry are showing all the verve and dash of pay clerks. So listen. Get on to Van Meeren. I know. And Don, do it quietly.
They're such a volatile lot. I can't see any British money being attracted.
You're a bit old-fashioned, Lord Lister.
Old-fashioned enough to wonder what an attractive woman's doing in the PR rat race.
Not very well at the moment.
Tell me, don't you find it very dull?
Well, not the business so much as the people.
I'm sorry I had to leave you, but you will understand that other people are showing an interest.
I'm afraid that's all they will show, John. They'll not see any money. Well, I mean, what you got to attract the loan? Where are the detailed surveys?
The Americans did a survey, John, and pulled out. I suppose we couldn't learn why.
For political reasons that shouldn't worry us.
Could we learn what the Americans found? Or failed to find?
Impossible.
But it's high-risk money, John.
Of course it is.
What about the government? Would they stand behind us?
What you want are cushions and a backrest. No, if you want a cut, you've got to take a chance. You either gamble or you don't. You've seen the size of it, and if that doesn't whet your appetite...
You understand, John. The omens are hardly favourable.
I admit it's a scheme of considerable vision, but...
It makes you windy.
Try us again, John, when the thing looks like getting off the ground.
You mean when it's a feather-bedded certainty? Steady as you go, gentlemen. There's a bit of ice on the roads.
Evidently, you lost.
I could have won if I'd given them information that I'm not supposed to have. Why should I? They've got to learn to take risks. Tories are blue, socialists are red, but that lot are amber all their lives.
Shall I get her coat, or will you?
No, just give me 5 minutes with her.
5 minutes?
Well, I must say, you were the soul of bloody tact.
Well, they had no intention of...
A little tact, that's all.
Oh, which is what you're famous for. Are they all going to be like that?
On this side of the channel, they need crutches.
So now what?
Zurich.
When?
Tomorrow.
Are they ready?
Oh, is there any reason why I shouldn't go alone?
I can think of several.
I warned you, John.
Yes, you warned me.
South America, you see.
Oh, South America be damned.
The money people don't like it.
They don't like anything unless the government's holding their hands or standing by to pick up the pieces. They moan about government interference, but giving them a chance to go it on their own, they start trembling.
Well, nobody can say you didn't try. Milk, sugar?
Sugar. I'll get the money. Just you start weaving your webs in official corners. Get your government colleagues psychologically prepared.
For what?
For the chance of making a profit. It's bound to come as a bit of a shock. Haven't you got any lemon?
Don't take fright, Lincoln. I'm not one of your bored embassy wives. Well, don't look so surprised.
It's not you I'm afraid of.
No?
It's myself. I'm not sure I should be here.
Well, you are, so sit back and relax. It's something you can't be very used to in the office with John.
I hear you're very experienced.
Do you now?
At being left on your own.
Yes, well, it is something you can get used to.
I heard when he took this job you'd insisted on travelling everywhere with him.
Except to Siberia and the land of the Eskimos. I can't stand the cold.
Well, Zurich's not so cold.
No. And they do have centrally heated bedrooms.
That's why you asked me here this evening, isn't it? To find out why you didn't want me there either. Well, the truth is, I don't know.
Don't private secretaries in the diplomatic service always travel with their ambassadors?
Yes, they do.
That's what I thought. So?
Well, if there's any consolation, I'm sure as a man it's nothing to do with the Ferguson woman. Nothing personal, I mean. If it had, my respect for his taste and judgment would require a fairly drastic rethink.
I think you deserve another drink.
Who is it?
John Wilder.
Come in. You look as if you could do with a drink.
Oh, I haven't time.
Oh, you're not still working, John. I wasn't expecting you for an hour or so.
You shouldn't have expected me at all.
You could have used the phone.
What I've got to say couldn't be said on the phone.
Das ist fertig, Dankeschön. Apparently business.
Purely. I just wanted to make sure that you'd be on your guard about Van Meeren.
He's not my type.
He's not anybody's type. Not with his connections. So, you've never met him, right?
All right.
He doesn't exist.
Who's Van Meeren?
Good girl.
John?
Yes?
Why did you mention uranium?
Well?
Did you invent it? It's not in the report I got from Andorovia. Come back later when it's all over. For that drink.
I thought you wanted to see Zurich.
I can see it. From my bedroom window.
I'm sure you can.
Well, that was quick.
Well, you knew. I planned to be back today.
To the office, not home.
I didn't go to the office. I came straight here.
Oh, I see. Would you like something to eat? Shall I get...
No, sit down. I want to talk to you.
Well, how long is it since we've had time for that? In broad daylight. It's almost sinful. Don't you feel you're misbehaving?
I need some money. And I mean a lot.
So it didn't work.
Oh, it worked. But they'd feel better if I committed all that I can raise, plus yours.
No wonder you didn't drop in at the office.
Well, you were looking for an investment.
I thought perhaps you would like to talk about us.
Well, it concerns us, doesn't it?
Do you really not know what I mean?
Look, when I turn my back on you, it's because I'm busy. That doesn't make me the world's worst husband.
I wonder.
Only wonder. What's the matter, Pamela? Has it taken that streamlined Foreign Office thoroughbred to convince you what a solid working hack you're stabled up with?
Well, Lincoln Dowling.
Yes, I trust that young man less the more I know him.
Well, you shouldn't. He's on your side, which is more than can be said for 90% of that lot.
You sure?
No, I'd hate to think he wasn't.
And what about the investment?
I'll think about it.
That's fine.
What's Wilder up to?
Oh, hello. Foreign Secretary.
He was seen in Zurich.
I'll make my report, Arthur, when I'm ready.
Don't tell me you don't know what he's up to.
Don't provoke me, Arthur, not in the club.
I understood you decided against this Andorovia project.
Did you?
From your own pen, and with some relief, since for our American allies, the area is highly emotionally charged. Now we see Wilder and this PRO woman going the rounds of the money houses. What's going on?
Oh, we're simply exploring.
You're walking on eggs, Caswell.
The government wants to make money, doesn't it?
Much can be forgiven in the teeth of success. It's just that failure would be so embarrassing. One might have to propitiate the gods. You know, sacrificial lamb and all that.
Wilder went to Zurich without informing this office. He even arranged his travel privately, outside.
Did he now? Is that all?
Well, he'll clearly have some explaining to do.
I'm still waiting for an answer. How could Wilder go chasing off to Zurich without my being informed? Well?
I confess it's difficult, Minister.
Is that all you can say? It's difficult? You sound like a nervous midwife. What was Dowling doing anyway? Dozing in the canteen?
Dowling was kept in the dark himself.
Put on the bloody lights! Now, I warn you, Jayston. Oh, I've had enough. Now, I want things done.
We can't reasonably have Wilder follow.
Why the hell not?
You're supposed to be admiring the art.
Don't think I'm not.
But with a cooler response, the critical process.
You're in a better mood than last time.
The perceptive observer might note that the glitter is a shade feverish.
I'm perceptive, given the necessary conditions.
Have you heard anything more about Zurich?
About Helen Ferguson?
About Zurich. The deal, the project, the strength of it.
I'm being kept strictly at arm's length and out of earshot.
I'm not, Lincoln. I care very little about money, but I do hope that John isn't getting carried away this time.
Mm-hmm.
If John does manage to set up the consortium, I'm to have 5% of the profits?
You mean he's now got a vested interest?
Yes, I suppose he has in a way, and in me. I might become a very rich woman. Do you think?
I thought you were that already.
Oh, don't be vulgar, Lincoln. I was asking for your opinion, not a financial inquisition.
I'm flattered.
Well?
You can't go wrong. Revolutions and wars accepted, of course.
You know?
Enough.
Is it something that concerns you, Lincoln?
You know damn well it is.
My private financial arrangements are my own affair.
But they have to be very clearly separated from your official work. You know this should be reported.
By whom?
You.
Oh, no, Lincoln.
Then I shall have to.
If my wife chooses to invest risk capital...
Risk? There isn't any, barring a revolution.
What makes you say that?
You got that stuff from Harwood.
Which you better not have seen.
You wouldn't be pushing so hard if Harwood's report hadn't been encouraging.
You'll have to learn that I'm a risk taker.
You certainly are. You and your wife cannot dabble for private gain in matters you're promoting as a public servant.
I watch you, Lincoln. I note your efficiency, your manners, and your contempt. And I promise myself that when I've time, when I'm ready, I'll lower your flag. Go on. Report it.
You know I've no choice.
Right. Let's see how Pamela likes your transformation from juvenile lead to office sneak. You can't change your mind now. You told me you'd back me if I raised the money. Well, it's available.
I warned you there were political considerations.
Well, that's somebody else's worry. If a British consortium doesn't start working Andorovia, then it'll be the Swiss. or the Germans, or for all we know, the Irish Free State. We have the first chance. What's wrong with everybody?
It never occurs to you that you might be the one out of step.
Well, that doesn't matter, since I'm right.
You're always sure of that. Nevertheless, I'm deciding to mark time on your big project. For a while.
Oh, come out from under your ermine, Caswell. Stop playing at being a lord.
Ah, glad I caught you.
And you can buy me a large whiskey.
Yes, yes, of course. Tell me, has there been any shift over Anderovia?
No, should there be?
No reason. Only there's been a development at my end. I've managed to raise a loan, and we're in a position to form a consortium. Now, I want your advice before going any further.
Well, officially, I'd say leave it alone.
And unofficially?
Go as far as you can on the QT now. If we're rumbled, we can always protest our ignorance of your underhand schemes. If it's a gold mine, we don't care who complains. But for God's sake, make sure it's kept absolutely under wraps.
I want you to organize a press leak.
A leak or a burst?
As big as you can handle. I want it in all the evening papers. Minimum detail, maximum content. Great opportunity for increasing British influence in South America, blah, blah, blah. Danger of Whitehall delay, etc. Can you do it?
Do you mind? I'm not so inadequate as you seem to think.
Make sure that they know there's a profit in it this time. It's not just a flag day for backward friends.
I'll go for his throat this time.
It's just a straightforward, unsensational report.
On a topic that was supposed to be kept absolutely quiet.
Well, perhaps he didn't know.
He knew.
Well, he must have had a reason.
He always has a reason, Sir John Wilder.
I'd rather you didn't attack him.
He's maneuvered me into a position where I'm on trial. He expects me to report him. Are you sure he's coming back tonight?
I think so.
I've got to see him. They're already sharpening the long knives. When they hear what I've got no alternative but to tell, they'll be able to use them.
Now, this press release wasn't cleared with me. I knew nothing about it.
Well, don't tell me you're admitting being in the dark.
Yes, Foreign Secretary.
Who's running your department, Caswell?
I am.
I chose to come here and see you because my phones are uncomfortably hot. All this has made very interesting reading in our building and to our American friends in Grosvenor Square. Now, where is Wilder?
Better ask your civil servants. I've not been told.
I expect something decisive from you, Caswell. It won't deflect the wrath that's about to fall on my own head. But I'm surely entitled to the pleasure of watching Wilder bleed.
Not broken off diplomatic relations yet?
Caswell's been ringing all day.
I bet he has.
Can I have a word? Alone.
Yes, we can use the study.
You're in this too far with those press disclosures. You can't afford to force me to report the other thing now.
Can't I? Hello, Caswell. Oh, all right, all right. Hold your steam. I'll be there in the morning prompt for your drumhead court-martial. But one other thing. I think you ought to see Lincoln Dowling first. Dowling, yes. He's got something to tell you. Yes, I think you'll find it very relevant. All right, I'll send him in at 10 o'clock. Your move, I think. I don't know who he's fonder of. You or me.
Thank you, darling, for your loyalty. I would have preferred to have been told a little sooner.
He's been indiscreet. It's not criminal.
But that'll be all. You can leave it with me now.
Well, what's the going rate now? Still 30 pieces of silver?
That was for God. Are you really that ambitious?
You wanted to see...
Yes, John. What did you hope to gain by breaking the rules of this office and going over my head to the press?
You can do your celebrated fence-sitting act, Caswell, and nobody does it lovelier. If you're going to do it over this big-nothing project, I want people to know.
If anyone has prejudiced the success of this project, it's you, with your bulldozing tactics.
Open your eyes, Caswell. I'm trying to make you come to life. I must say it's like trying to throw sponge bricks at the Albert Hall.
Diplomatic process is not indecision. Now, I know why you're pushing this scheme.
Because I believe in it.
And you got 5% to prove it.
No more than reasonable, considering the risk.
You've lost your instinct for survival.
You can still get a little glory, Caswell. Get the government behind you. Get some real money in. We can make this thing crack.
I'm going to give you 24 hours to abandon your financial interest and to reconsider the entire scheme.
Caswell, we're waiting to concoct the official line on this big-nothing fiasco.
Well, now you can look the Americans in the eye and tell them that we're having nothing to do with it.
You're recommending that we drop it, then?
Well, isn't that what you want?
As long as you're satisfied that it's quite worthless, are you?
Well, there's no guarantee in things like this, but in my view, it's not a sound investment.
Well, I hope the French or the Germans share that opinion. I wouldn't like to see Her Majesty's government in the role of spectator watching our NATO allies make a packet in Andarovia.
But you said you wanted it stopping.
Did I say that? I seem to recollect our complaint was aimed at your methods of handling it rather than the enterprise itself.
Oh, don't forget the Americans.
Yes, one hates lying to them, of course, nor would one, except as a patriotic duty and the occasional profit. Now, as long as you're certain that Wilder will behave himself, I think that we can afford to proceed gently. More coffee.
Oh, he's not there, Minister. I don't know where he is.
I'm not surprised. Anyway, it's you I want to talk to, darling. I want you to brief me on the Andarovia project.
Oh, shouldn't Wilder do that himself?
Well, you've worked with him on it, haven't you? You're his private secretary.
And many jumps behind. You don't keep up with his kind of runner.
I think this department would be better for a little more teamwork and less individual flair. Now, I want what you have on the big project on my desk later today. And bring it yourself. Then you can brief me.
I'd prefer to clear it with Sir John first.
Oh, I'm sure he'll appreciate your loyalty. But that won't be necessary. I'm taking over the direction of the Andarovia project.
Thank you, Lincoln.
You know, there's a touch of the death wish about you over this.
Trying to shove Caswell against his masters is like trying to build with jelly. I'm going to see this thing started. I wouldn't mind being there when it does.
Cozy. Subtropical moonlight and Mrs. Ferguson. Cha, cha, cha.
That's a very simple view of the situation.
Oh, I know you, John. You don't start pushing big nothings without reason or dubious motive.
What the hell does that mean?
Oh, I know. It's a long way around to an affair with this woman who would like public relations made private. In the past, used to be more straightforward.
Forget the motive. Only accept that I have a reason. I know what's under here. Enough riches to cause a stampede that would make the gold rush look like a game of hunt the slipper.
Ah, hello, Mrs. Ferguson.
I'd like to see your husband.
Oh, so would I, Mrs. Ferguson. Much more frequently, but unfortunately he has so many commitments.
He is in?
Oh, yes, he's in. Intolerant, insufferable, but in holy wedlock. Do come this way.
She thinks we're having an affair.
That's not surprising. You always contrive to give that impression. Do sit down.
You should have told her.
It's none of her damn business.
Look, I've been trying to reach you all day. Darling tells me that Lord Bly's handling everything now.
Darling tells me that you and Lord Bly have also been asking other questions. Oh, that's right. You're under new management.
I don't know about questions. I did make a simple suggestion. Well, 6 months ago, I approached one of the American survey leaders, an Englishman called Alan Harwood, about helping us.
Oh?
He turned me down flat.
That's becoming a bit of a habit.
I told Darling that if a similar approach were to come from you...
What did Darling say?
Foreign Office frigid. Unusually so for him. So much so that I began to wonder.
Well, anyway, it's Lord Bly's big nothing now.
You provoked more than you bargained for with that leak to the press.
So it seems.
But you've lost interest.
No, I still have an interest.
And yet you maneuvered yourself out, I'd say quite deliberately.
That's becoming a habit with me, turning down opportunities.
There's no need to rub that particular sore. And that, I might tell you, is one opportunity which won't be knocking on your door again. I'm only sorry I embarrassed you with the offer.
Oh, no, you didn't embarrass me.
Oh, don't misunderstand me. I can do without it. It's not a service I offer automatically. On occasions in the line of duty, I end up with a man in my bed. Formerly, the choice has always been mine. I didn't appreciate your making it for me.
Relax. You're not losing your touch.
Oh, that's very comforting.
It's not morality, it's convenience. I just can't afford the time. And certainly not the trouble. It's time and motion study, if you like. Affairs are very easy to start, but hell to end. All that covering up of tracks, it's so damn messy. It's a decision I made, nothing personal. Long before you arrived, mistresses are out.
Oh, how quaint. That's the very last thing I had in mind.
This is a red letter day in Caswell's calendar. The Lord Bly as the Lord High Executioner. You know, we really ought to have the equivalent of the Legion of Honor. A bit of red ribbon here and there, it adds something. The French do these things so much better.
Caswell must be out of his mind. Why didn't you ring him and tell him you have a very urgent game of golf to play and any delight in humiliating you?
I ring him through the nose.
I wish I knew what you've got up your sleeve.
A moderately hairy forearm. Now, I just have 3 minutes for that last hearty breakfast.
I'm afraid your overdeveloped individualism has affected others in the department. I had a most unpleasant scene with Dowling. You're going to need a new secretary. I'm moving him.
Oh, you're not. I'm only just breaking him in.
He informed on you?
Yes, I must take that up with him.
He was impolite.
He is learning.
Well, I'll deal with him after I've dealt with you.
Caswell, they'll say, runs a tight ship.
I'm glad your sense of humor hasn't deserted you.
It usually reappears when you start throwing your weight about. But I'm not being posted anywhere, though you'd like to see me freezing up in the Arctic.
I had in mind somewhere very hot.
I'm not resigning, being posted, walking out, quitting, or anything else. You'll have to throw me out.
And I could, if I wished to do just that.
Remember the press, Caswell. One whisper about where we got the money for the big nothing, and they'd have you hiding in the lavatory. Where do you think it came from, Heaven?
Zurich.
Brace yourself, Caswell.
It was arranged in Switzerland.
But that doesn't mean it was Swiss money. I did most of my dealings with a man called Van Meeren. You'll find him at this number. Go on, ring it. Ring it now, or get ready to run.
Get me 930-4488.
Yes, sir.
You don't even have to talk to him. Just listen to who answers.
House's online run, Minister.
Cancel it.
Yes, sir.
South Africa, 60% majority holding. They have spare capital to burn for some reason I can't fathom. But most people are embarrassed to accept it, including politicians. Especially your masters. I knew the government would wet its pants at the thought of being associated with South African capital.
Who knows about this?
Only you and me. The money is being paid discreetly from Switzerland through a numbered account. And last night I signed a binding agreement as ambassador representing Britain, committing us to a business consortium to support the big nothing.
And you want me to rubber stamp it?
Oh, no, no. My signature is enough.
I warn you, John. If there's any kind of a leak...
Oh, well, you'll have to leave that up to me, won't you?
If there's even so much as a rumor, I'll throw you to the wolves.
I know. We're an old team. I'm going to nurse this one.
Well, you asked for it. You had to get clever and force me to do it.
Good for your soul.
It's a waste, a stupid waste. I should have knocked some sense into you, not thrown you out.
Get me Belgravia 1131. Oh, he doesn't want me out. He wants me to sweat and fry it out in some outpost of the modern Commonwealth. Incidentally, your appointment with Lord Bligh.
Oh, I'll go in now.
Well, it's cancelled. You can start getting up to your delicate ears in work, for me. You didn't really think that I'd let him throw me to the dogs.
I can only assume from that you broke confidence with Harwood.
And you would be wrong.
Well, you surprised me.
Anderovia is not the only survey that Harwood has been associated with. I might want something on his surveys of Australia and the Arctic. You'll learn, darling. But you've a hell of a long way to go. And what sort of breach of manners is it, telling a peer of the realm to stuff his head in his coronet?
That was an exaggeration.
Oh, well, leave that sort of thing to me.